today we're diving headfirst into a world of old Hollywood glamour.
Hidden truths, surprising ambition. We're talking about the legendary Evelyn Hugo.
Yeah.
You've given us a stack of fascinating material articles, personal reflections, deep dives into the life of one of Tinseltown's most private stars.
Really private, yeah. Enigmatic.
Our mission today is to cut through the headlines, to understand the real Evelyn Hugo, the woman behind that, well, dazzling facade.
And to uncover the unexpected truths she chose to reveal right at the very end of her life.
So are you ready? Let's unpack this.
Okay. What's truly fascinating from the outset is how Evelyn's initial public announcement, auctioning off 12 of her gowns.
Right, the iconic ones, the emerald green Oscar dress.
Exactly. That one, the navy blue from '82, all of them. It became just a starting point.
The starting point for something much deeper.
Much deeper, yeah. It was clearly a strategic move, as we'll see. It just opened the door to a lifetime of secrets.
Right, because the world thought, okay, this is about charity.
Breast cancer research, yeah, a personal cause.
Influenced by her daughter, Connor Cameron, who sadly passed away at 41 from the disease.
But Evelyn, 79, widowed from husband number 7.
Yeah.
She had a completely different agenda.
And the biggest shocker, choosing an almost unknown Vivant magazine reporter.
Monique Grant.
Monique Grant. For an exclusive tell-all, that's quite a choice, isn't it?
It absolutely is. And you have to ask, why Monique?
Exactly.
Our sources say Monique, she's 35, feeling really underused at Vivant, recently separated.
Yeah, kind of stuck.
Right. She was picked for a very specific reason. She'd written this really powerful piece.
Oh, yeah. On what?
Physician-assisted suicide. It was called Discourse.
Okay.
And it showed she could handle, full complexity, tell difficult truths.
So Evelyn saw something in that piece.
It seems so. It was a beautiful work. Monique was proudest of it. That commitment to honesty, even when uncomfortable, that must have been it.
So picture this. Monique walks into Evelyn's amazing Manhattan apartment.
Opulent.
Ready to talk dresses, red carpets, the usual celebrity stuff.
Fluff, basically.
And Evelyn, just classic Evelyn, drops a bombshell.
What does she say?
She says, and this is a quote, "I've called you here under false pretenses. I called you here to discuss something else, my life story."
Wow. Just like that.
The whole 9 yards. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Whatever cliche you want to use that means, I'll tell you the truth about absolutely everything I've ever done.
Oh my goodness, how do you even respond to that?
Right. Stunned disbelief, I imagine.
But also, what an opportunity.
Exactly. But Evelyn had terms. Very clear terms.
Of course she did.
Monique writes the whole biography. It's only published after Evelyn's death.
And no money for Evelyn.
None. Evelyn, always the one in control, right?
Yeah.
She said, I call the shots. That's how this is going to go.
So pragmatic. And for Monique, huge risks to her career at Vivant.
Huge. But this was the chance. Her chance to climb the ladder as high as I possibly can.
Get her name out there.
Get her the name my father gave me in big, bold letters one day. It really shows what both women wanted, doesn't it?
Definitely. The ambition on both sides.
So Monique is the key to this incredible story. But to really get why Evelyn's telling it now, we need to go way back.
Back to the beginning, before Evelyn Hugo.
To Evelyn Elena Herrera, Hell's Kitchen, New York City. How did she become the Evelyn Hugo?
Well, she was born in 1938, daughter of Cuban immigrants.
Her mother was a chorus girl.
Yeah, dreamed of Hollywood herself. But she died of pneumonia when Evelyn was just 11.
That's young. That must have shaped her.
Absolutely. Our sources say it instilled this fierce determination she learned really early. When you're given an opportunity to change your life, be ready to do whatever it takes.
To make it happen.
Yeah. The world doesn't give things, you take things. Powerful stuff.
And then at 15.
15. Valentine's Day 1953. She makes this desperate bargain, marries Ernie Diaz.
Exchanging her virginity?
For a ride to Hollywood. Her words. Just shows her drive to escape.
Wow. Okay, so she gets to Hollywood, and the change is instant.
Immediate and total. Sunset Studios steps in, rechristens her Evelyn Hugo.
Makes her go blonde.
Alters her teeth, puts her on that cabbage soup diet.
To lose 6 pounds exactly. So specific.
Elocution lessons, too. Lose the New York accent.
And no Spanish.
At all.
Banished it entirely. It just highlights how ruthless that studio system was.
Creating a product, basically.
Exactly. Often losing the real person underneath. They even made up a whole new backstory.
Right. The mother died in an accident. Father's a builder.
Loves tennis, swimming.
Yeah.
Has a St. Bernard named Roger.
Roger the St. Bernard. Classic.
Pose for hundreds of publicity photos, salting grapefruit, running with some random dog.
Just creating that perfect Evelyn Hugo the public would eat up.
Complete rebranding. Flawless. Adored.
Now, Evelyn wasn't just famous for acting. Those 7 marriages. Oh, yeah. Endless tabloid fodder.
But what our deep dive shows is, well, they were rarely what they seemed on the surface.
Not at all. Often they were just part of the performance.
Carefully crafted elements of her image. Or strategic moves.
Exactly. Take husband number 2, Don Adler.
The Prince of Hollywood.
Right. He was her first real love, she says. Most gorgeous man I've ever seen.
And the public romance helped both their careers.
Definitely. But underneath, there was a darker side.
Yeah.
She says, we were married for 2 months before he started hitting me.
Oh, wow. That's tough.
And even though he apologized later, her realization was painful. She just accepted the apology because it's easier than addressing the root of the problem.
The compromises people made back then.
Yeah. Then, marriage number 3, Rex North.
This one's a masterclass in PR, right?
Totally. Orchestrated by Harry Cameron, the producer.
To make Evelyn the highest paid actress in Hollywood.
But then, Rex falls for another actress, Joy Nathan, gets her pregnant.
Potential scandal.
Huge. But Evelyn sees an opportunity. Protect their careers, boost their movie Carolina Sunset.
So she proposes this. Victimless crime.
They both fake affairs. Rex with Joy, Evelyn with Harry Cameron.
So they can divorce as unscrupulous, unfaithful, lustful sinners.
And it works. Sets box office records. It just shows in Tinseltown, love could be just business.
Incredible. Okay, then Mick Riva, husband number 4. Very brief.
Super brief. Las Vegas, December 61. This was pure stunt. Calculated.
How so?
Evelyn was in full control that night. She married him specifically to kill rumors.
Rumors about her and Celia St. James.
Exactly. She figured painting her as a woman who couldn't keep a husband sold more papers than the truth.
Using scandal to her advantage. Clever, in a way.
Very clever, manipulating the narrative.
Then the longest marriage. Harry Cameron, number 5.
Producer Harry Cameron, yeah. Married 67 in Capri.
But this wasn't traditional romance either.
No, it was a beard marriage. Mutually beneficial.
Harry was gay, in love with John Braverman.
And Evelyn, as we'll get to, loved Celia St. James.
So they created this unconventional family.
Yeah. Moved to the Upper East Side in Manhattan, right down the street from Celia and John.
A tight-knit little unit.
Something Evelyn really cherished. She called Harry her best friend, her family.
Okay, after Harry died, Max Gerard, director, husband 6.
Max saw Evelyn as his muse, someone who inspired me.
And Evelyn, maybe needing connection after losing Harry, she bought into it.
Initially, maybe, but it became clear Max loved the idea of her. The glory of a life with you.
The Evelyn Hugo persona, not the actual woman.
Exactly. He got obsessed with her image, complained about her 3 chins in photos, valued her only when she was extraordinary. It shows how isolating fame can be, right?
Yeah, the image eclipses the person.
Then finally, Robert Jameson, husband 7, Celia St. James's brother.
This was purely practical.
Totally. Celia was terminally ill. She orchestrated it.
So Evelyn would inherit her estate, control her legacy.
Protect it from scandal. Make sure Celia's wishes were followed.
And Robert, described as a rake, he agreed.
Evelyn says he agreed for me. And because he's a rake who likes to bed almost every woman he sees, you'd be good for his reputation.
Another complex, non-romantic reason behind a marriage.
It really paints a picture, doesn't it? All these public marriages.
A spectacle, designed to control her image.
But underneath all that performance lay the real story.
The profound truth. The love she hid for decades.
Her relationship with actress Celia St. James.
They met on Little Women, rivals at first.
Yeah, initially. But they bonded over milkshakes at Schwab's. Celia famously said, I want to be friends with a woman like that. Real friends.
And then came the moment of truth.
The kiss. Evelyn realized she swelled in all the places Dawn went flat. She was flat in the places Dawn swelled.
A huge realization about love, desire.
Absolutely. But their love story had to be secret. Totally hidden.
Because of the times. The prejudice.
Intense societal prejudice. Evelyn said, no one wants to understand people like us.
The fear was real, losing careers, friends, money.
Especially in that homophobic era. She even mentioned Reagan saying gay rights weren't civil rights.
So they hid at immense personal cost.
And the biggest rift between them, it came over a movie scene.
The one with Don Adler. In 3 a.m.
That's the one. Max Sherrard directed it, wanted to show a woman putting her pleasure first. Very explicit for the time.
And Evelyn went through with it.
She did, and Celia was devastated.
What'd she say?
Heartbreaking words. All I've ever wanted was for you to be truly mine, but you've never been mine. Not really. I've always had to settle for one piece of you.
Oh, that cuts deep.
And Evelyn later confessed she lost Celia because I cared about being famous as much as I cared about her.
Wow. Brutal honesty.
She said it had nothing to do with her sexuality. I used sex to get what I wanted. I broke Celia's heart because I spent half my time loving her and the other half hiding how much I loved her.
Sacrificing love for ambition.
A recurring theme. But years later, Celia reconnected.
With devastating news, though.
Yeah. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. COPD. From smoking.
In only 10 years, give or take.
That news spurred Evelyn. She moved to Aldiz, Spain, with Celia and Celia's brother, Robert.
And there, 6 years before Celia passed, Evelyn proposed.
Properly proposed. They married unofficially. Used hair ties as rings.
That's incredibly moving.
And Evelyn's words. I have been married 7 times, and never once has it felt half as right as this. I think that loving you has been the truest thing about me.
Finally acknowledging the real center of her life.
Exactly. But her life, despite the glamour, was also marked by so much loss.
Yeah, chipping away at that inner circle. John Braverman first.
Harry's partner died of a heart attack in 1980, just shy of 50.
And that sent Harry spiraling.
Deep depression, alcoholism. Evelyn and Connor had to care for him, her best friend.
Then, 1988, Harry himself, the car crash.
And this is where Evelyn's pragmatism kicks in again, even in grief.
Right, she manipulated the scene.
Quickly, deliberately. To protect Harry's dignity, he was driving to meet a new man.
And also to protect the career of the other driver involved, Nick.
A guy she'd helped before. Gotten him a lead role by calling Don Adler. Always managing things.
Always. And this connects to the biggest revelation for Monique.
The deepest one. Evelyn tells Monique she wasn't chosen randomly. Not at all.
Why then?
When Harry died, he had a letter in his pocket. A confession of his love for a man named James.
Okay.
And his struggle between that love and his family life and Monique. She realizes.
James was her father.
Her own father. Total shock. It completely reframes how she saw his death.
She thought he died driving drunk.
Right. But Evelyn wanted her to know the truth about his character. He loved you like that. He was willing to turn down romantic love in order to stand by your side.
What an incredible, unexpected connection.
It's a real full circle moment.
The final loss. The one that really pushed Evelyn to tell her story. Her daughter, Connor.
Passed away from breast cancer. 41 years old.
Evelyn was so proud of her. Nothing I have ever done has made me as proud as the day I gave birth to you.
After Connor died, Evelyn felt that devastating luxury of panic, a feeling that never left her.
And that cemented the decision. Time to set the record straight.
Exactly. Her ultimate aim, control her own narrative. The media always got it wrong.
Misinterpreting relationships, missing the real connections.
She wanted the only time anyone would know anything true about my life was when I told them directly, in a book.
That desire for authenticity, finally.
Even at the very end. And she didn't pull any punches about herself.
No, she told Monique point blank, I'm not a good person, Monique.
Make sure in the book that that's clear, that I did a lot of things that hurt a lot of people, and I would do them over again if I had to.
That's raw. But do you think the sources really paint her as bad?
Mm-hmm.
Or just complex?
Oh, definitely complex, nuanced. Her choices, yeah, sometimes painful, morally gray.
But driven by ambition, self-preservation.
Fierce ambition, self-preservation, and protecting the people she loved. Strategic decisions in a really tough industry for a woman like her.
And understanding that helped Monique too, didn't it?
Profoundly. Confronting Evelyn's choices helped Monique confront her own life, her separation from David.
She realized her own issues came from trying to please others.
Exactly. Evelyn's story kind of empowered her to stop settling for less.
And she got that promotion to Vivant, editor-at-large.
Now able to choose the stories I want to tell, a direct result of Evelyn's influence.
So Evelyn passed away shortly after the interviews, March 26, 2017, age 79.
The official cause was accidental overdose. Contradicting prescribed drugs leaves a little mystery, maybe.
Perhaps. And Monique's biography is coming out, The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo.
Should be groundbreaking. And that final quote, the core of her truth.
When Monique asked if she was embarrassed by all the marriages?
Yeah, and Evelyn's answer, quintessential Evelyn, utterly unapologetic.
No, because they are just husbands. I am Evelyn Hugo.
And anyway, I think once people know the truth, they will be much more interested in my wife.
Oh,
Boom.
wow. Just wow. So what does this all mean for us?
Well, Evelyn Hugo's story, it's a powerful reminder, isn't it? Public image versus private truth.
Sacrifice, love, ambition, resilience, the relentless pursuit of what you want, no matter the cost.
Especially in an industry built on illusion.
Yeah. And connecting it to the bigger picture.
Yeah.
It really makes you question the narratives we consume.
Especially around celebrity, identity, how people navigate these complex lives under intense scrutiny.
Making choices that are both strategic and heartbreaking.
Yeah, the trade-offs involved in controlling how the world sees you is fascinating.
And maybe it leaves us with this thought for you to mull over.
Okay.
In a world that often wants a simple version of who you are, what parts of your true self do you choose to show?
And what do you keep hidden?
Fiercely hidden.
Yeah.
And what are the implications of those choices? Not just for your image, but for your soul.
Deep thought to end on.
Join us next time on The Deep Dive.